Yeah, hi, boom, hi, hello, hi, hello. Oh, see, I am really so impressed with that contribution margin one. The last one I sent you with the triangles on and everything. Oh man, doesn't it look good? It looks pretty. And it's different. Oh, it was just... I got to that and I thought, nah, that's it. I need a break. I need to stop. I need to actually enjoy the experience. And I'm just exhausted. I'm going from one to the next. I'm not looking forward to doing the next. I'm having a couple of days off. I'm having a glass of wine with you. Bottle of wine, probably the second one. This is the first wine I've bought in 3 weeks. I've been drinking that beer, but it's bloody awful. Imagine if I'd sent that to AB. I would never have heard the end of it. It's right, I'll fix it up somehow. She'll be right, mate. We will get there in the end. Yeah, no, I am so impressed with contribution margin. I thought of you through that. The variable costs like the crane. I thought engineering. See, what happens is I get down to a point, and it's really weird. It's like, oh shit, how am I going to do this? And it's got something to do with two. So I had no idea what contribution margin really was. And I do now. If I was running a business, I'd run it entirely differently. I'd just I'd figure out all the fixed costs, add them all up, and then I'd look at the variable costs, and I'd look at a whole business differently now. I'd say, right, this is what's driving the revenue, the variable costs, not the fixed costs. Forget the fixed costs. It's the variable costs, and I just look at it differently. I had no idea what really meant. Yeah, but anyway, I was walking along yesterday. I went over town, and I thought, it just hit me. I think I'm going to do well out of this. I remember Rod Stewart and others saying that that there was a time where they just knew they were going to do well out of something. You could just feel it, and that hit me yesterday. I hope it's right. Oh, it's a bit late in the day, I guess, but it's better late than never. Hang on, let's move this up a bit. Yeah, but apart from anything else, it's just just the way it twists. Yeah, as I was saying, it's got something to do with two. I got to a point of, what the hell do I do here? And I looked for another. I just went looking, scrambling. I call it scrambling, and I saw the contribution margin diagram, and I put the two together. Oh, how cool is that? How cool is that? I could probably do it better, but I don't know. That'll do for now. But it looks good, and it's just different. And I don't know. Because that's the first different thing I've done in a long time. The rest is, I've seen them a million times. The triangles. Oh yeah, cool. Yeah. So I thought I'll just put it up for a couple of days and just enjoy it, free my mind up. I need a break. My fan needs a break too. I turned it off to go over town to buy the wine. Came back on. It's just 20 minutes it took to start up. It's finished. It's had it. It can't get started. I bought it for $35 4 years ago. So it goes through summer 24/7. It never goes off. I'll probably have to leave it on. It's April. April's when winter comes. I'll have to buy another fan for next year. Because I do. I have them on 24/7. You have to, sleeping the whole thing. Yeah. But I thought, oh no, not now. I've still got 22nd of March, maybe 2 weeks to go. I really need it to last another 2 weeks. Yeah. So anyway, I'm a bit excited because Queenie's. I paid for Queenie's. Hang on, let's make sure she's not calling me. Computer last night, or came through today actually. Yeah, so I've sent the money to Will, and it's Kurt. Yeah. So yeah, I've sent the I'll put the contribution margin back up. It's nice. And yeah, so she'll get it in the next week or so. And I've told her it finally. When I sent it to her, the penny finally dropped. What I was doing. It's the Friendly Club. Because basically what's happened is, I tried to start the Friendly Club up last year, and well, you know what happened. It was just AB fucked it up basically, and all the other young ones that I approached. So then I've met Queenie, and she's an older woman. And I thought, yeah, I'll buy you a laptop, and you'll have to have meals, drinks with me, because she'd be too embarrassed not to. Like I bought her a laptop. I'm asking her to have a drink with me and a meal with me. How unfair is it going to be for her not to do that? I'm sure, if she has, and I'll say to you, if there's a problem, I'll still buy her meals and drink. I'll send her the money for it. But I actually think it's a good idea, and I want to do it. And I was watching this new trend in Japan, where there's this men are dying alone. They find them after 2 or 3 weeks. The neighbours complain about the smell, and they show things of old men, in their 70s and 80s. They've passed out and they've started rotting. And if you look at it, I'm in the same boat. I could die alone. I mean, they'd know here that something had happened, and I looked at it, I just thought, no, I'm not going this way. No, I'm not going to die alone. So I started talking about it on the channel, and they're all, oh, you simp, they fuck off, dickhead. Really, I really don't even want to listen to the jerk offs anymore. I mean, they're just. I am actually sick of attitudes. What man wants to die? What person, what human wants to die alone? Or be alone the whole time and be lonely. So this is what I'm trying to, with the Pinay. They want the money. These people want company. In Japan, they have money there. They pay $10 for a beer, for God's sake. I think that it's a great age of loneliness. That's what they're saying. It's a new trend, loneliness. And I'm suggesting something to have drinks and everybody thinks it's a fucked idea. I mean, how stupid are people? Really? Like, it might be a stupid idea, but it's the age of loneliness, and you're going to suggest getting people together online to have drinks together. I can't see that working. Who'd want that? Oh, let me think. Oh, fucking idiots. But what? So that's what I'm doing underneath it all. But it's I'm thinking, forget paying, all that sort of shit. No, it's too difficult. Plus you get booted off. You got problems with pay. I figured, look, why don't I just say it'll cost you $1 a week to say, someone like Queenie, $50 a year. That's what, and I'll buy you a computer, maybe $2 a week. Buy you a computer, $2 a week. Here, this is the business, that sort of thing. You don't pay. We just come and pick up the computer. I thought you just make it a flat amount. If she makes more than that, less than that, it's her problem. Just a flat amount. Bang, boom. I'll do it with Will. I've set up a good relationship with Will. Yeah, he gets the cheap computers. We send them to the girl. Yeah, she doesn't meet the payment. No, instead of fucking, getting a percentage of this and that, and no, it's up to the girls. They do whatever. They tell the guys, maybe set up a web page or something. I don't know. This could be further down the track, if it works with Queen. But the point is, it's the same business in a different form. And if nothing else, boom, I'll just do it myself. Like I'm doing it. You're not here. I'm doing this. You'll watch this a day or two later. Well, I could be talking to somebody on cam, but I don't want anybody like AB or like the young ones. They're just smart asses. Gotcha. Oh, fuck yeah. Aren't you clever? How obvious. Really, how obvious. Well, yeah, you got $50. Fuck off. See you later. Not getting anything more from me. And she's asked, my sister's been raped. She says, sorry, can't help you, hon. Not going to either. Didn't help me, I won't help you. Sorry, just all there is to it. didn't do anything that I wanted. So this is where Queen is actually, she's writing to me. Remember how we spoke about it? Yeah, your bro, just write, keep in touch. You know, wants to see pics of, and she's doing all this on her phone. So I figure, yeah, I'll support her. You know, I just, yep. Here's a computer, but yeah, I will actually, yeah, that's what I want to do. I want to I want to get the meals right. Yep. So we're sort of working together on a business. She doesn't know it yet. Yeah, but look, it's interesting for her. She'll get money out of it. She'll do all right out of it. And look, if we get, you know, how many people do you need at, $50 or $100 a year to live in the Philippines? I could go there. You know, I don't know, these bloody idiots from MGTOW. I laugh with them these days. I like the ones that, you know, the good guys, you know, they're like, guy just told me he's just bought an electric bike. I like that sort of stuff, you know. But I've got absolutely no fucking interest in you know, oh, you simp, you know, you just go away. Sick of it. Absolutely, it's no better than bloody feminists. I know, you're this, you're that, you're something, fuck off. But no interest in them either. I'm trying to, you know, do something and solve problems for me, for other people. That's what entrepreneurs do. Yeah. Plus, yeah, I don't know. I think it's a good idea. It's better than this. I don't know. We could be playing music and you won't do it, you know, because you don't want me to see you know where you live or whatever. But you know, it'd be just fucking. Plus, you're in a different time zone, but they're on the same time zone. I just think it'd be great. You know, I could be here cooking. Dancing, chatting about shit, just listening to my own voice, really. Which is what I'm doing here. You know, you just happen to be receiving it. I mean, it's basically the same thing. Someone to talk to, someone to have a drink with and relate to. Here I am doing it asynchronously, you know, via a video. Crazy. And I don't reckon this other thing will work. You know, It would sound crazy if you said, you know, I have a drink and that's a Louis Bumba. Oh, where is she? So I'll probably work or something. What do you mean you have a drink with her? Oh, well, I video myself, you know, I'm having a drink, a chat and blah, 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 and then I send her the video. Now, how many people would say, oh, how does that work? And you're sitting here watching that video. You've watched quite a few of them, actually. Yeah, but they'd all say, how does that work? They don't try anything, they don't do anything, they're not open, they don't want to fucking live. They're stuck. Yeah. God, that looks good, doesn't it? I've got it up on the other screen. Oh, yeah. Colours just look... I'm really pleased with that one. Just something clicked. I don't know what it was, it was just... I just thought, this is good. I like this. But that's just one of my startups. I'll do the other ones too. Oh, why not? What else am I going to do? Otherwise, I'd just drink myself to death the whole time. I haven't bought wine in 3 weeks. Did I tell you that? I reckon that's rather good. Yeah. Rather good. Oh, God, it's good. I have to fix up that logo, Track Style Visual Learning Systems. I also had a bit of a fantasy about you, not sexual. I imagined you sitting talking to somebody in your company or somewhere, and you just happened to mention something about contribution margin or something, and the guy looked at you like, how did you know that? And suddenly, where are you getting all this information? Because, you know, just the little bits and pieces I'm showing you, you're picking up quite a bit about accounting, getting an understanding of, you know, business practices and what have you. I really think it's bigger than... I think it's for people like you, and how many people are in business that want to get ahead and feel, you know, that they should be able to... I mean, it's... Can you see what I'm saying? You do well to read the whole thing and know quite a bit about accounting. It won't hurt you in industry. You know, they would start picking up. They would have to say, you're doing an accounting course or something. No. How do you know about all this? And they'd be saying things like, you're good too. Hey, you get a promotion out. I'm telling you, Bull. They just sense that you something different about you. How come you know it all? Because you start looking at things different. You know, contribution margin, that's just changed the way I think. You know, it's just suddenly just changed all the way I think about it. Oh, okay. Yeah, So you add up all your fixed costs, you put them aside, think, all right, we've got to cover that. Now, what variable costs have we got here? How do we work with them? Because they're my lifters, they're my heavy lifters. Okay. Didn't have I did a course on this, didn't have the faintest idea that that's what it was about. Didn't have a clue. No idea at all. I tell you what though, it does help sending it to you. I might even send you more if you don't mind. If you don't mind, because when I send it to you, it's like, actually, you would be very good, if you don't mind. You can let me know, but you would be the equivalent of Kelly. You're smarter than her, but and I'll tell you the reason for that is because when I'm sending it to you, it sort of changes a little bit. I think, oh no, she might not get that, or can you see what I'm saying? I'm actually sending it to a reader. Would you mind doing that for me? I mean, you'll benefit from it. You'll learn a lot from it. Even if you don't, you don't have to commit anything to memory or anything. You'll just know it. Okay, that's how it works. Let me know anyway. Because that actually, I wouldn't mind doing it. It's just particularly those that I'm not too sure about. But it's more for me because I know when I'm sending it, I think, oh, hang on, and I'll send it. I'll send it, a link to it, and then I'll go back to it and think, I better fix that, and it improves it. Yeah, it's because I know that somebody's going to read it, and I think of you, and I think, oh no, she might not understand this. I can't think of what I did. Yeah, I might change those words a bit, fix that up a little. It's like I did with Kelly, the woman. Yeah, actually, but if you wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind sending it to you, and then look, even if you don't get it, it's more for me. I probably should because geez, there's a lot. I might just send some of them. Some that I think would be useful to you and also that I'm not sure about. It's just, I'm not going to ask you to read all of them. I've got to do 1,000 of them or 700 or something. Has Jay Lord contacted you yet? It's funny. So I read out your email on the channel. And they all think I'm, going back to the plantation. No, nothing's changed. No, I've never really been against women. I just, the way it's working is no good. I spoke to Kathy last night. AB told me that Kathy and Softail's an Aussie here, he's about my age, a bit younger, and he's got this big bushy beard and everything. And AB told me that he and, I'm going to do a longer one today, by the way, a longer video. He and Kath are and Kath's a real hornbag. She fucks around, okay, she fucks everybody. And I like that. And plus, she's a nice woman, I like talking to her. Anyway, I sent her a message. I said, oh, I'm really pleased to hear about you and Softail, that sort of thing. And she came back and talking to me last night. And she said, yeah, he's a really nice guy. Yeah, it's really good. She said, oh, but we still talk to other people. we both flirt, meaning we both screw around. I said, oh, thank God for that. Because I don't do anything with Kath, but I like to be able to, I like to be able to talk to you. Sometimes I say, I'd like to lick your pussy, that sort of thing. It's just nice to be able to say it. Do you know what I mean? It's not I'm making an approach to you or anything. It's that freedom. That and when I found out that Kath and Softail, it was like, oh no, suddenly this cramped, horrible thing. Oh, because I like Softail, and I spoke to him today, and he said, no, we're just good friends. I said, oh, so you're like the main squeeze. The Mexicans call them the main squeeze. And I'm just a Sancho, just one of the other guys. Yeah, just fuck her. I said, oh, thank God for that. So I don't. I said, just at the end of the day, I like to be able to, hi, Kath, how are you, that sort of thing. Just relax, enjoy. And sometimes I said, oh, you look so fucking, I could have just eaten you in the room today. You look so fucking good. It's like looking at food. Sometimes it's just like, oh, yum. It doesn't mean to say I want to marry her or, girlfriend, boyfriend, or anything else like that. It's just, and I think that's really, this is what I'm trying to get the girls in the room into, like, we're just friends, just, if I want to, if I look at your body and think, oh, I'd like to suck your tits, I'm not a tit guy, so it doesn't matter, but, so what, I don't really mean anything by it, we're friends, but, it's like when, that was so funny, your reply, I didn't know you had a sense of humour, going off at me about cheating, and then, where's Joe Lord? Well, that's funny. That was funny, boom. I didn't know you had it in you. Yeah, but it was, oh boy. How many glasses have I had? Have I had a refill yet? Wish you were here. This is what I'm like at drinks. You don't get a word in. You don't, you sit there wondering what, whether you should say. Doesn't matter. No, I'm just drinking, talking. That's what I want. I have someone to talk to, tell them, what's happened to me, that sort of thing. So mentally, I'm just exhausted from doing all these bloody track strips. They're fucking getting better and better and better. I did them. I'm normally not a boastful person. I'm not boasting about this, but it's fucking good. It's really, really, if you start thinking instead of, with your brain instead of your bloody clit, you could probably do rather well out of me. You all could. I'd like you to. It'd be fucking good, if you could sort of find ways to fit in with what I'm doing, even if it's on a part-time basis. Yeah. I mean, I want to help my Pinay friends out as well. I don't know if I can get involved and do different things. It's just all guys on the MGTOW channel. It's just, I've got nobody else to do it for. What do I want $1 billion for? What's the fucking point of it? There's only so much cheap wine I can drink, and at this rate, I wouldn't get through 100,000 a month. I can tell you, it'd be hard work. And I don't want to. I don't want to go. I want to live. I want to have an experience. But it was funny because I watched I think I tried to tell you in chat or text. I'm sick of text. But I watch videos on different countries. And Romania is probably my main one, actually. I don't know, I just end up looking at it for some reason. Probably because I want to go there, I don't know. But, it's good, I like it. It's like you're Romanian, and I'm sort of immersing myself in Romanian countryside slowly. It's really good. And I was watching the one on the gypsies last night. I thought, Boom would kill me if she saw me doing this. I mean, I'm looking at it and I think, oh my God, Father, their housing is very, very poor, little shacks and that sort of thing, all falling down, all mud brick and what have you. But I mean, it's for someone from Australia, it's, they're on a horse and buggy, and I don't think anybody's had one there since I went on one once, but they just aren't here anymore. And it just takes me back. I can remember those days, but no, like it's, I don't know. It's just you're looking at gypsies. I look at the rustic, really, and they're all waving and smiling at. But I think it was because the cameraman was a young guy, and the father was up the front driving. I thought they were all, celebrating the father or something. Nah, it was a young guy. Yeah, so, but I've watched quite a few now. I watched a couple on Russia. Oh, that was interesting. I thought that was interesting. Just that the shops and that sort of the prices and all of that sort of. See, what's happening to me is I'm so sick of hearing about America. I've lost totally interest in America and Americans, basically. And then after what's happened with this guy, that shot the 50 people, I've gone right off the wedge, just think, just jam it up your arse. I don't care. So I've been watching, Russian, just on shops, on restaurants and that sort of thing, and Romanians. I haven't watched any on the Philippines yet. I probably don't want to because it'll put me off. I'm going to have some more wine. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And I've been, my video diet has been all about, what's happening with the Israelis and, with the Americans. And after Venezuela, and they just have admitted they're just stealing the oil. I just thought, I just don't want to, I'm just not interested in them anymore. They're just thieves. They're worse than any gypsy you'll ever meet. They're starving people to get Madeira, get their president. I don't want to talk about it. I don't even want to think about it. So this is why I've been looking at, talking to the Philippines. I just don't want to know about all this other shit anymore. I'm sick of it. They don't. Oops, hang on. Here's another. Now this is how she writes. This is from, I've just said, hun, I used to send money to AB and the others to have drinks with me online. Most of the time they just took the money and didn't turn up. She goes, blah, blah, blah. She goes, okay, there's a full stop after each period, after each, okay, but they know you send me a laptop. Hang on, Jen does. Yeah, she's worried about all the other Pinay knowing that I sent it to her. Jen does, nobody else. Yeah. Oh, come here, you big hunk of spunk. I see red wine. Now all we need is, what is it? Goulash. And I want potato with sour cream on top and some bread. Oh God, wouldn't that be nice? I'm eating the same food over and over to save money, to buy her a laptop. That's why I had to have the wine. I won't be having the goulash. Oh, I'm really looking forward to having an income again. So I can have I could eat a variety of food, but there'd be no laptops, no cameras, So when it gets to business, you've got a choice, and you learn this in when you do a business course. One of the first things you learn, they give you a test, or they put you through. Do you try to survive or do you try to escape? They put up the thing of you're on a sinking ship or something. Of the following 20 items, which do you take? And it's a difficult decision. But the point they're trying to make is you want to take those things that will help you escape and survive. Whereas most people look at surviving and say, yeah, you have to eat, But if I did that, I'd survive, but I wouldn't have bought her a laptop, which means there's no chance of a business. See what I mean? So that's the training, just kicking in after all these years. Yeah, and whereas everybody will tell you, no, you have to eat. But yeah, I could eat a nice balanced, nice goulash, mashed potatoes. I would have $0 left at the end of the month to do anything with. That's the problem. So that's how I'm having to live, and it's getting there. Oh, we're running out of power. Okay, well I better go, I suppose. Yeah, pity. Yeah. Anyway, it's half an hour. I'll talk to you later, Boom. Bye.